Hi, it's Jennifer, and this is my week 3 forum for the two poems out of Romanticism, and I chose Lord Byron for both poems. The first poem I'll read is Again Deceived, Again Betrayed. Again deceived, again betrayed, in manhood as in youth, the dupe of every smiling maid that ever lied like truth. Well, dearly was the lesson bought, the present and the past. What love some 20 times has taught, we needs must learn at last. In turn deceiving or deceived, the wayward passion roves, beguiled by her we most believed, or leaving her who loves. O thou for whom my heart must bleed, from whom this anguish springs, thy love was genuine love indeed, and showed it in his wings. His pinions had he deigned to stay, I only meant to borrow. I wish thy love remained today, to fly with mine tomorrow. In this poem, he's deceived by a woman, and then even though it sounds like that's happened to him in the past, he is willing to let the passion of love prevail. So he'll, continue to love and possibly get deceived again. His anguish and longing for this woman who betrayed him is still strong, where he says the wayward passion roves. Uh, Romanticism is included in his expression of his feelings, and when he says from whom this anguish springs, so he's showing his emotions and his feelings, and he's basically hurt, and his ego's hurt, and it's very a big element of romanticism for them to be able to express their feelings freely and have the passion and have the emotion. Um, and also the next poem is similar, I guess, because I chose Fare Thee Well for the second poem, and this actually was written the day after he signed his settlement from separation agreement from Lady Byron. So you can definitely hear the tones of anguish in this poem as well. So I'll start the next poem. Fare thee well, and if forever, still forever, fare thee well. Even though unforgiving, never 'gainst thee shall my heart rebel. Would that breast were bared before thee, where thy head so oft hath lain, while that placid sleep came o'er thee, which thou ne'er canst know again. Would that breast by thee glanced over, every inmost thought could show, then thou wouldst at last discover 'twas not well to spurn it so. Though the world for this commend thee, though it smile upon the blow, even its praises must offend thee, founded on another's woe. Though my many faults defaced me, could no other arm be found than the one which once embraced me, to inflict a cureless wound. Yet, oh, yet thyself deceive not. Love may sink by slow decay, and by sudden wrench believe not hearts can thus be torn away. Still thine own its life retaineth, still must mine, though bleeding, beat, and the undying thought which paineth is that we no more may meet. These are words of deeper sorrow than the wail above the dead. Both shall live, but every morrow wake us from a widowed bed. And when thou wouldst solace gather, when our child's first accents flow, will thou teach her to say Father, though his care she must forego. When her little hands shall press thee, when her lip to thine is pressed, think of him whose prayer shall bless thee, think of him thy love hath blessed. Should her lineaments resemble those thou nevermore mayst see, then thy heart will softly tremble with a pulse yet true to me. All my faults perchance thou knowest, all my madness none can know, all my hopes where'er thou goest, whither yet with thee they go. Every feeling hath been shaken, pride which not a world could bows to thee by thee forsaken, even my soul forsakes me now. But 'tis done, all words are idle, words from me are vainer still, but the thoughts we cannot bridle force their way without the will. Fare thee well, thus disunited, torn from every nearer tie. sacred in heart and lone and blighted. More than this I scarce can die. So again, like I said in the footnotes, it does state that this was written the day after he signed his separation agreement, obviously separating from Lady Byron. So the anguish of losing his love is shown, his hurt feelings, again, his hurt ego. But even in his hurt state, he will always love her. The lonely outcry is definitely a part of romanticism. It's all about loneliness and um, the self, the feeling of self, and knowing your own emotions when you're going through them. The tone of when he says, all my faults, perchance thou knowest, all my madness none can know, all my hopes, where thou goest, whither yet with thee they go. He's expressing his feelings from start to finish, and basically all his, everything he thinks of himself is going to go with her. So he's kind of lost. And again, the expression of the feelings is definitely romanticism. And that is my week 3 forum. Thank you.